Now, is that rumor about the $1,000 in Steam?
That's true.
Wow.
What's that smell?
I can't believe what? Oh, look, I'm being gay over here.
Locally, I really.
What's your thoughts on premarital sex?
Come play with us.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
5,352 feet.
How's your sister?
Cereal champions. Lowest cost.
Fully equipped swimming pool, which we have right here. You can see we have a nice natural side, nice ceramic side to it, and yeah.
Go check out the west side of the house.
Glass.
Woo! Here we are again, folks. It's another Monday Maniacs from Death Curse Society. I'm Red Crank. That's the Phase and Colonel and Zigzag. What's up, guys? Unmute your mics.
Yeah, come on, guys.
You know how to do this.
Here. Woo!
Jeez, Colonel's just.
And then it just popped right out.
Yeah.
Colonel, we're so on the same page. Sometimes it's scary.
We still don't know when to unmute the mics when the intro is about to end. The most expensive intro in YouTube and Facebook history. I believe.
We got to, you know what? That's the contest. We got to figure out the value of the intro, and then maybe we'll award something.
We did. We threw out the value of it.
Did we already say? We just
estimated.
We estimated.
Yeah,
that's pretty close.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to get the exact amount.
Well, I would do it this way. Like the first year, they're 40. And then after that, just kind of make them 50 and, 60 after
Dude,
that.
That's fair, because that David Howard Thornton one I got was about $30, $40.
Motherfucker,
Wow.
$80 now, man.
So
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It is neat watching the rise, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, fuck. I was always like, yeah, I'll catch him up the road. He'll always be around. Now he's almost $100, and I don't know what I was thinking.
Damn it! What were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
Oh, man. We're going to have a good time tonight, folks. We're going to talk about the Conjuring Last Rites here in just a little bit and probably touch on a little bit of the franchise as a whole. I have a couple of questions about that, just, based on some news that had been released, over the last few weeks. So, curious to see what your guys' thoughts are. Let's see who's out there in the world joining us tonight. We got. I got to scroll all the way back up here. Jeez.
Yep.
Jeez.
They're popping.
I can't even get the scroll to work. All right, we got Joshua in here. Joshua's been on a fence about getting in here first.
You're
saying,
underwater, buddy.
thank you, Joshua, for joining us while Crank takes his deep dive. You should be back up in a minute. All right, here's some bubbles.
All
Oh,
right,
there
I'm
he is.
back.
He's
Yeah.
back.
Joshua's been one of the first ones in the chat in the last several weeks. Thanks, man.
Oh, wow.
BK's here. Rick's here. The whole damn enchilada pod. Lorena's here. Rachel's here. Gina's here. And says, woo.
She said,
Not woo.
whoo.
Oh, woo.
Like Stewie in the Family Guy.
Like an owl.
Whipped.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Whip.
Woo.
Grandma Faye Sue is here. Let me keep going here. Paula's here. Jeffrey's here. What's up, man? Oh,
The doctor.
Minnesota. Oh, Luke. Okay, Luke is under a
Good
different
man.
screen name. He's on his YouTube account. He's on his way to a meeting tonight. So, Luke, stay strong, brother.
That's right,
Love
man.
you, brother.
Keep building them. Keep building those chips up.
Get those chips, and then you can lose them all to us at the next DCS poker game.
That's a different kind of chip. By the way, the doctor is in.
Isn't it?
Is that appropriate or acceptable for you, the way I did it that time?
Yes, you have to automatically pause, or it doesn't count, man. I mean,
Well, I'm always in a hurry going through some of this, man. We got to get to the meat of the show.
Crank, some things can't be rushed, and that is one of them.
The twins are here early. Thanks, twins.
Double horns from the twins.
By the way, last week, thank you, twins, for the coffee, the curse, whatever you want to call it. We didn't notice it live at the time, but we saw it afterwards. Thank you very much.
I couldn't see who it was from, but yes, thank you. We did thank you. And I think, boys, from this point on, if that happens, we stop what we're doing and we cheer with our tip here, with the people
Whatever.
that raise their cup to us. We will raise our drink to them from henceforth. Let it be.
Bella's here. What's up, Bella? Haven't seen her on here in a hot minute or two.
She should
Football is.
probably catch up with her down at Morgan Crypt.
Oh yeah, we'll see her in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Da, da, da.
You guys are
I'm
sassy.
excited for that.
Yeah, see, even the whole damn enchilada. Josh is always first.
Now
You're
you're
underwater a bit, but
Wait.
yes.
It's like he's just waiting. What is going on? What are you talking about?
I don't know. The audio is a problem right now.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard the spaceship again.
It was the spaceship, yeah.
I sound fine in my own ego. I
know,
love the
dude.
sound of my own voice. What are you talking about?
You've
There's nothing
taken the
wrong.
dive and the rocket ship, and now in the last, it's not even 15 minutes into the show yet.
Oh man. Adam's here. Uh-oh. We'll get I'm gonna save that comment for later. But we'll get back to it. Corey's
Oh.
here.
Corey, another OG.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of, Corey says, came here just in time to hear about chips in a meeting. October 1st is a year for me, one day at a time. Keep it up, brother.
Yes, sir.
Keep it up. We
Fist
are
bumping, my boy.
you're getting fisted by Ziggy, so there's
You
a
go.
treat for you.
That's even better than a chip. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can put a chip in between your knuckles. And,
You know, I mean, if
never
it
mind.
helps keep everybody on the straight and narrow, I'll do what I have to do.
I'm trying to figure out how you two got onto this topic. I'm not the one to derail this time, man. Thank you.
Who is
Yeah,
it?
there we go. Whole damn enchilada pod.
Raise
Thank
the
you
drink,
so much.
boys.
No, I just took a drink.
It's all right.
I'll do it again.
Oh,
Thank you, guys.
It's good.
I will give you the Amon Amarth toast.
Thank you. God damn it. Thank you.
We haven't done that in a while. Oh man. So let's get into it. How was you guys' week? Ziggy.
Yeah, man, it was okay week. You know, work was it's happening. And then football all weekend. And finally, the NFL returns in college. You know, I mean, it didn't go so great for any of the teams around here, but we also did like a kickoff weekend poker game on Sunday, which my brother just mopped the floor with everybody. Dude, he sucked out on everybody, dude. And then
Every time, man. He's a luck bucket.
Again?
so here, check this out. Here's how I went out against him. He got me too, but this is how he got me. Like a flop comes out with 3 spades, and he chucks a bet in, big one, and I'm all like, bullshit. There's no effing fucking way he can have it again. He can't. And I had flop 2 pair, so I was like, I'm taking him right now. He flopped a flush also on that hand, so he made the hand at least, and I busted, but it was unreal. He got 4 other people with just sucking out on the river, every time, man.
Of course he did. Of course he did. No,
But game
still
2,
love you.
Game
Still
2,
love you,
baby.
BD, but god damn it.
Game 2, things got back to normal, and we took care of
Oh.
business, and it was totally worth it. So yeah,
Oh,
Brandon,
yeah.
I don't know. They said they called you, man. So I don't know what happened. And then when we got there, and everybody was like, "Anyone call Brandon?" And
Who's Brandon?
BK.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm just
Oh, sorry.
come on. Stick to the proper names, man. We've given them names. Let's stick to them.
And now also all 3 of my fantasy teams are getting dog walked this week. So I could win one tonight if this works out, but I need some magic from Minnesota.
Yeah.
That was my week.
We'll see. All right. And speaking of BK, he mentions having a battle with the people across the street for Halloween decorations. So,
All right. If you need some
shit.
stuff, let me know. I got that. Hey, I got that 9-foot gargoyle, dude, that inflates. It's got its own. Yeah.
I saw the first picture. Way to go. Way to go. It's looking good. But yeah, can't wait to see. It's only September 8th now.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what it looks like around October 24th.
It's funny. It's like as soon as you get past Labor Day now, people are like, I'm decorating. They're getting their stuff out,
What did I hear it referred to? Halloween Eve.
Halloween.
The entire month of September is Halloween Eve.
I'm for it, man. It's all good.
Hey, I'm for it too when it comes to watching movies and stuff. The decoration wise, I applaud the people that do it. I'm not judging you. I just know the grass isn't done growing. I'm going to mow at least 2 more times. Once the Halloween decorations are up, I don't mow. I'm done. So I'm waiting, but I appreciate it. I think BK and family has a nice start to it. I really dig it.
Well, they're into it big. They got space to do it, and they, like I said, I got some of the stuff I can loan you. You'll have to get a hold of someone else for the tombstones if you want all that. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool though. I love it. Colonel will decorate. He'll get it out there that last week before Halloween, though.
No. It's always the first week of October. I don't wait that long.
Speaking of Colonel, how was your week?
Not too bad. Fairly normal. I've been waiting 8 long months for this. DCS Sports. Unlike Ziggy's teams, shockingly, my team won. We're not even going to talk about the Buckeyes. I'm going to talk about the Bengals. 2-11 now in weeks 1 and 2 under head coach Zach Taylor because the Browns browned and handed us the game. We should have lost by 4, but a win's a win. That's all I'm going to say about it. And apparently the green dildo strikes again because it flew on the field during that game.
That guy picked it up, but he all hesitated. He went, "Oh, fuck it."
He's like, "Why is it wet?" It was just flung it.
It was. Hey, how do you think they got it in there?
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. Well, let's move on then. FaZe, what do you got going on this week?
I had kind of a fun week, basic work week. But on Saturday, before watching the movie we're gonna review in a few minutes here, I'm not gonna spend too much time here because I know we're running. But my mom and I went to the tourist trap town in Wisconsin called the Wisconsin Dells, and went through the strip. Went to a few places, but we visited a torture museum of sorts, which was funny, kind of chintzy, but whatever.
Okay.
But then we went to a haunted museum, like a haunted mansion.
Yeah.
Like one of those like scary, mazes that you go through. I'm pretty sure Ziggy used to work for these back in the day, and like just one of those jump scare play where you walk through and it's scary.
Money, it's set up to scare you. It's a
Yeah.
commercial haunted
It's
house.
a haunted place.
I love it.
My mom and I, it was a little cheesy, it's for kids and adults, but for what we paid, we would have happily paid double and it'd still be worth the experience. It was cheap and it was very worth it. We were happy coming out of there. So
The Dells.
a
It
good
sounds
time at a haunted mansion in the Wisconsin Dells.
Don't tell them you'd pay double, man. They'll jack their prices up next year. We got enough issues with inflation going on right now.
No,
This is actually true, but no, man, it was a good experience. We would have paid more and been happy.
The Dells. It sounds like something like, between Alexandria and the Foundry or something in The Walking Dead.
It's water parks, it's a tourist trap. Everything's
Yeah.
expensive, but it was a fun time.
You mentioned it when I was up there spending a couple of days.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I didn't make it over there, but had too much other stuff going on and food to eat.
I wanted to get down there this past weekend for Milwaukee Horror Fest 2.
Yeah.
Just couldn't make it happen, man. Just
No.
unemployed an extra couple of weeks I wasn't anticipating. So
No way I could make it up there for and then another 3 weeks. We're 3 weeks away from Albuquerque now. So Morgan Crypt is right around the corner.
I know. I was looking at shit. I'm going, fuck, man. I've got to get
Way
on
too
these stuff.
soon.
We're in final prep
Yes.
stages, so we've got a bunch of work left to do, as Ziggy just alluded to.
Oh man, it's gonna be fine. But
Is it?
Yeah, I'm confident this is gonna be the most successful Morgan Crypt to date.
Oh yeah, no, I think they've got a great lineup, and it looks like they're on top of everything they need to be on top of to to run a good show and have a good show. So I'm with it. So can't wait to get there and see everybody and hang out for a little bit. I did get to go to this movie, of course. I haven't really been too much out of the house this week. Had some stomach issues middle of the week that kind of put me down for a while, and woo-wee.
The Tin Kitchen strikes again.
No, well, it was way worse than that.
Really?
Oh boy.
I was 10 seconds
food
away
poisoning,
from
maybe?
throwing him in the back seat and driving him to a hospital when we were in Kansas City. So
I was pretty close to going to an ER this last week. So, but
Damn.
I did not. So, but we're back on track now. I'm feeling okay. But yeah, just kind of nursing through.
Would you say you're back on the intestinal tract?
I would not. I would not yet, because that's a terrible joke.
I know. They're the best.
Thank you for the rim shot, wherever that came from.
oh, you can hear it, but they can't.
I barely I heard like the tss at the
little bit.
end, just a little
Yeah.
bit. So, but yeah, I feel better now. I'm ready to go and get some work done. And well, speaking of getting work done, let's thank our members. Thanks to our final girls and guys: C-Phase, Lorena, BD, Tyrone.
And our crazy Ralphs: Alan Terry, Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Morgan Crypt Horror, Raymond, and the whole damn enchilada pod.
And our camp counselors: Adam, Christy, Luke, Lou, S. Michael, Jimmy and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Chuck Schick, Dave, Carl, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ. And there he goes.
We can't do it instantly, just the way
I
it
know.
works.
We got is there any way to cut the headers down on those things?
Because I have to switch scenes.
Yeah,
That's one of the reasons why.
Multiple tablets required. See, support the DCS so Crank can get quicker in the transitions. And thank you for helping us. You see how the circle works?
No amount of money is really going to help us get quicker on the transitions. Right?
that's true.
Because there's like 4 different things that have to happen before that golf clap occurs.
X-nay, they don't know they.
Oh, well, stop it.
But yeah, support us. Thank you. We love you guys.
God damn, we love you, man.
Yeah.
It's stunning to me that but
It's stunning to me that we
get
make
on
20.
point. Sometimes they are juicy, so why not?
It's stunning to me that we have any supporters, but no.
Yes.
Let's be honest. But we try to go a little bit above and beyond for our people too. So
That's true.
at least for now. Now, when we have thousands and thousands of followers in 40 years, then that might be different. If
It'll
we're
be
still
the Zigzag Memorial Studio.
Yeah.
coming to you live from the nursing home.
Fuck,
Yeah,
man.
it's going to be a DCS tribute band. Just dude
Oh,
dressed
my
up like us. At that point.
Jesus, that could be scary. That could even be scarier than the this movie we're about to talk about. I think.
I think it might be.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
you said it, brother.
Let's get into it. The movie for the week is The Conjuring: Last Rites, and wow, Faze, are you on the chapters?
Yeah. Like,
All right, if you got that ready, let's just jump right into it, man. The final showdown of Ed and Lorraine Warren, as played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga in the Conjuring universe. Before we go, let's start with anticipation and marketing. So, well, Colonel, how about you? What were you thinking about this before we go in?
You know, I wouldn't say I was excited for it, but I was looking forward to it, if that makes sense. I thought The Devil Made Me Do It was so bad. I was curious how they're going to rebound in this one. I'm like, surely they're going to right those wrongs in The Devil Made Me Do It and try to kind of maybe go back to the first Conjuring movie. We shall see, obviously, because anticipation. The marketing was fine. I mean, you heard about this movie fucking everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, this is probably one of the most anticipated movies in the horror community, at least the mainstream horror community, this year. Like 2 weeks ago, people were like, "Here we go, here we go, here we like," and obviously the box office numbers prove that.
Oh yeah.
It made a fucking killing.
It's the #1 horror movie first week release of all time now.
All time.
All time now.
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It had a strong opening. Ugh.
It beat out it.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was shocked, but I wasn't in a way, because every time I was looking at my theater's map to see, if I was going to go see it that day or what seat I was going to get, blah, 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 blah. Like all of them from 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock were more than half full, almost 3/4, 80% full. And it was ridiculous. We finally found one. I ended up going on Sunday and found one that only had about maybe 25% full. And I was just like, let's jump on this one now before we get like surrounded in and we're not like sitting on the edges and all this crap. So we got our seats, and then of course I had somebody sitting right next to us, But at this point there wasn't a whole lot of options. So
That's different.
That's different. So
I'm telling you, you're a stranger magnet, dude. They just gravitate towards you.
well, and it's funny because I was complaining. My friend Ariel went with me to this movie, and I was complaining to her about, one of the last times I went, I had somebody, empty theater, just come and sit right next to me. So I pulled the whole COVID thing and just went into a coughing fit and ran them off. She was like, "Why would you do that? You seem like..."
And what he did was have a big coughing fit, and he was explaining why he was going to do that, and why he did that was...
Well, she said, "You seem like the kind of person that would strike up a conversation with them and just, make a new friend." And I said, once I'm at the movie by myself, I'm at the movie by myself. I don't need somebody perching on either side of me like, some, garden gnome or whatever. And especially smelling like rotten bananas and, stale coffee.
Damn.
That was the last guy.
Oh
I
my
can't even.
God.
Yeah. But, yeah. But we had a good time, I think. So, even though somebody was sitting right next to her, and we just, as soon as they sat down, we just looked at each other and started cracking up laughing. So
Told you. I'm buying my ticket usually in the morning when the theater's not too full. And so, but I was expecting it because I got the prime seat right in the middle in the prime row. I went, there's no way I'm going to be sitting here. But to my surprise, there was only like 3 or 4 people in my whole row. But there was about 35 people in the theater, man, which is for a Friday at 5:30. That's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, at that one. So they seem to enjoy it.
How about you, Ziggy? Anticipation?
It didn't need any hype. It didn't need. I didn't really need a trailer with this, although the trailer made it look cool. With that guy with the axe and everything. I was like, okay, yeah, all right. This is the one that made him quit. Great. I want to see it. This is the last one. Okay, great. And I generally like the Conjuring films, most of them. I mean, if we're talking just the straight Conjuring, we have 4, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
1, 2, Devil Made Me Do It, and Last Rites.
Right.
And so I'm with Colonel. Devil Made Me Do It was a departure of quality from what they did in the first 2. And
Different director.
I was hoping that this was going to exceed what they did in the last one and go out with a bang.
Okay. How about you, FaZe?
Of course, right when an airplane starts to fly over, but just I don't know how loud that is for you guys.
We heard it.
Oh my god! But just I had no anticipation for this one because I didn't even realize it was happening, or I forgot it was happening till like 2 weeks ago. But it's like, oh, good, another one. Like I enjoyed The Conjuring. The Conjuring 2 was okay. Never watched the third one because I heard it was shit, and now there's another one. And the Nun was good, but never watched The Nun 2 because I heard that was shit. Never watched Annabelle because I heard that was shit. I don't know, man. Just another one. Okay, cool. Here we go. I was pissed though when I saw the 2 hour and 15 runtime though, so my anticipation dropped heavily with that.
Dude, I'll be honest. I seen that runtime. I was like, FaZe is not going to be happy.
Oh yeah, I was furious. I have thoughts on that though to share though, but I'll get to that later.
I love the fact that FaZe sometimes is just tune the fuck out. Just like nope, not even registering on my radar right now. While the rest of the world is fiending for this movie to come out, and he's just like,
it's weird. I was excited for Weapons and of course Sinners, fucking Hell House. This one fell way under my radar.
It's weird. That's funny. As for anticipation marketing with me, I'm kind of with these guys. It's another Conjuring movie. They're okay. All right, cool. I'm ready. That's a trailer, and knowing that it's coming out is all I need to know. I like most of what they've done with the series so far. There are a couple of things I don't like, and I thought they might address in this one, but we'll see if we can talk about that afterwards. So yeah, was my main thoughts. Just okay. I'll go see it. It should be okay. It should be on the top half of whatever list I see this year. So that's really it. And the marketing was, major movie marketing. It was nothing special. The same. You saw this trailer, probably the same as you saw, like Megan 2.0's trailer.
Right.
And that's about all I can say about it. So
that's all I have to say about that.
Let's move on to initial thoughts, and I'll throw it right back to FaZe. That way we can cue another airline to release the hounds.
No kidding, man. I think we're in the clear skies for now, but I will say, first of all, thumbs down, but we'll get to that. But I think I'm starting to get better at these 2 hour plus movies because it didn't quite wear me down like they used to. I was like, okay, I was able to get through it.
Okay.
And even with the very, I'll say, mediocre film, because this was just, I've been making this cake analogy with my mom ever since we watched it, where it's like, it started off okay with like a vanilla layer, but then it gets weird with like a nutty layer, but then it picks itself back up with like chocolate, but then it like there's a layer of like grass where it's just like, okay, nobody would like this. This is just like, well, what's going on here? But we'll
kind
get to all that.
What kind of grass?
Yeah, man.
Just regular off the ground, not that kind of grass,
Oh, no, man, that sounds terrible. Man.
But no, just this was a weird mess of a movie, and we're gonna get into that as we go.
All right. Well, I wanna make a lasagna reference now, but I can't. But that's just me. Colonel, how about you? Initial thoughts?
See, this is where I'm the opposite of Phase, kind of. I came out thinking that was way too fucking long.
Oh, it was still way too long.
Way too fucking long. And boy, I've been saying this for years. They're cookie cutter. You learn the rhythm. They didn't change shit. It might change a little bit, but not enough for me to really notice. Like it's very minor, and it's just, dude. I'll give them credit. It was better than The Devil Made Me Do It, but not much. I thought this was very. How do I want to say it? It was very wholesome at points.
Yeah.
And boy, they did not give you enough of the family that was being haunted for me to care about them being haunted. Like, I would have liked a little bit more time spent on the family in Pennsylvania, but they were Steelers fans. They probably deserved it anyway.
The Smurls, then.
The Smurls, yeah.
Even the name, the Smurls.
Smurls.
Steelers. Oh, man, here comes Smurl.
Okay.
My name's Smurl.
Okay, Ziggy. With the most Polish name I've ever heard in my life.
You think Smurl was Polish?
No, I'm talking about you. I'm shocked that you're the one knocking the Smurls when you have your last name.
Smelzinski or something. If it was that,
Oh, Lord.
Mine was something like that too. It just devolved, and they cut it to what it is.
My Jalowski.
Yeah. There was like a Psychowski but this other one that I can't even pronounce. It was just all consonants.
And also, Rick, just before we get too far, he says, think they're Eastern Pennsylvanians, probably Eagles fans. No, they're wearing Steelers gear. That stuck out bigger than shit to me. I was like, no, Steelers fans deserve it.
Only a Smurl would wear an Eagles jersey.
Oh, my God.
I did see the Steelers jersey at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, no, trust me. That stood the fuck out for me. I was like, ooh.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
Enemy colors, man. You can't be wearing that shit.
Was that still Bradshaw? 86? Was that still Bradshaw era?
No, fuck. I doubt that. Bradshaw, that was mid-70s, dude. You're
showing your age there, Ziggy.
86. Let's see. The Bears were good like the year before. I remember that. But anyways.
Initial thoughts for me were, this was pretty much almost exactly what I expected. There was a couple of interesting twists to it. I will differ with Colonel on one thing about the cookie cutter. Yes, very cookie cutter. But the one thing that I thought they did differently was the swapping back and forth between the Smurl story, especially for the first, which went on too long, hour and a half, where they switched back and forth between the Warren story and what was going on with them and Judy and Tony and all that, and then switching to the Smurl story and showing some of what was going on with the haunting. But I agree with you that they needed to spend more time on the haunting because that's what The Conjuring is about.
Yes.
So, but I did like that they focused on the family a little bit as well, which was kind of weird. And I've always wondered if they were going to bring Tony into this. Tony Spera, who ended up marrying Judy Warren, in real life. I always wondered if they were going to bring his character into the films. because I always knew Judy was going to be a big deal in this last one. Because they just kind of built her up over, especially the first two, as like starting to mean something, and they kept kind of like having her as an ancillary character in the first couple of movies. So I
Attack one.
knew,
Yeah, that one demon went after her.
right. So I knew she was going to be a big deal in this one, and I got pretty much exactly what I thought I would get. But I was wondering how they were going to bring Tony into this. But the weird thing is, I don't think Tony was really around during this particular case.
Yeah,
So,
Rick's out here picking this thing apart, man. It's hilarious.
oh shit. Okay, yeah. I'll get to some of that here in a little bit, Rick. And they really dumbed down this case a lot. And
Seems like they left out a lot of shit.
there's some, and there's another thing that they never touched on with the Warrens that I'm irritated about. Well, I shouldn't say they never touched on. They didn't touch on enough for me. But we will talk about that near the end of this. But initial thoughts were pretty much my anticipation. It satisfied me enough. It was adequate, as Zigzag said, I think. Adequate film.
Well, I said adequate about the marketing.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll say adequate about the film. Nothing major, nothing spectacular, but pretty much exactly what I expect from a studio film, and especially now from the Conjuring series. After spending 12 years with the Conjuring series now.
Yeah, right.
So, how about you, Ziggy?
Yeah, I walked, again, man, the first one, I thought it was good. And, I remember saying back then, like, well, I like my horror a little more sinister. I like my supernatural a little more dark, a little more mean, And walking out of this one, something all the other Conjurings had is like that holy fuck moment, where he was like, damn, that was good. The Valak painting comes to mind. And just some of the good jump scares. This one does not have that, man. It not one time it has anything that is as cool as the moments from the other Conjurings, and that bothered me because. And I know there's a couple of things that happened, dude. I thought that
nothing is cool, but there were a bunch of jump. I mean, this is a jump scare.
Yes, but I mean the actual impact, big scenes where it builds up right before your fucking eyes and comes after you. This one compares to It Part 2, the Paul Bunyan. That part, I thought.
What'd you compare it to?
The Paul Bunyan from It Part 2.
That's funny. So I wasn't the only one that thought that during a certain scene.
Yeah.
Oh, they're lucky they didn't put a spotlight on me because my eyes were fucking rolling. I was like, God damn it, they went there. And it looked just as bad.
Yep, way to exploit, way to shoehorn it in there. You know what I mean?
I'm just glad I didn't see the shit on IMAX. I would have really been pissed.
But just walking out, I was like, it's just a little bit better than The Devil, that one and the last one. It's slightly better, and I just lacked anything really memorable that would make you go, wow, what a fucking great series this is, all the way top to bottom. This one definitely starts great and just goes down like a roller coaster all the way down with these.
I think honestly, I'll say it. I've said it before when we did our rankings last time one of these movies came out. I like Conjuring 2 better than 1.
I just thought 1 was our introduction to it.
Just a little bit, not much, but boom, boom.
The whole story of the Warrens and stuff, it's great. But I mean, and granted, they take a different approach to telling the story. It's family. It's telling from the family, the bond of the family. It's the source of this. It's interesting, but man, nowhere near as interesting as what they've done before.
See, it's funny you say interesting. I say I didn't give a fuck. Like, I want to see ghosts. All right. I don't know. And like I said, I'm kind of with you where it's like, because after 12 movies, yes, there's a jump scare lover's dream. Except for I've seen this movie 11 different times already. I didn't just jump once because I knew when every jump scare was going to come.
Oh, they're telegraphed.
They're
Timing,
fucking.
dude.
I
Yeah.
figured your rhythm out by fucking the third one movie in the universe. Like, okay, I got you figured out. Disappointing.
I agree with that.
He's right.
I agree with that.
He's right, you know.
He's right. All right. Well, who wants to talk about Act 1? Let's move it on over. Ziggy?
Act 1, we start in 1964.
Yes.
And the Warrens, she's, very pregnant. And they're helping somebody, and he gets the details and, Ed, I got a bad feeling about this. She's like, honey, we can do this. Don't worry. And then goes in and, gets kind of roughed around a little bit with this demon. It was the mirror in this scene? Was it there at this point? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah. There's this crazy mirror that has like baby heads at the top. It's carved out of wood. It's very heavy. And something makes contact and scares the shit out of her and her baby, like does a total startle inside her belly and shit, and kind of brings on the labor. So right away, she's in the hospital, and damn, this was a real heavy scene to kick it off. I mean, just kind of a killer, But I mean, it comes, it works out, of course, but I mean. But it's just like it's the birth of Judy. It's the birth of Judy. And she's a stillborn when she comes, and they kind of pray her back to life, So, and Rick is the expert on the Warrens, man. He is not happy with this movie.
No, his buddy Jared Haggerty is
Yeah.
one that has done a series of podcasts about many of the cases and broken down many of the movies and differences and stuff like that. I listened to him on the way to Pennsylvania a long time ago. But yeah, they're good breakdowns. Haggerty knows his shit. So Rick, I think, has paid attention to him too, because I think Rick is the one that told me to check Haggerty's stuff out. But.
So I mean, everything's going wrong when they're trying to deliver this baby. The power goes out in this fucking hospital, and the Horror Shed podcast.
Yep, that was it.
And so the baby starts crying, thank God, and everything's good. And then kind of get her growing up a little bit. And it is right away with a little montage of her and them bonding. And isn't this kind of when we were getting because the credits just come rolling up after. They kept giving you like titles like blah, 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 back in blah, 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 so. But that was like the kickoff was her running into the mirror and then forcing her baby to be born early and then almost losing it. And then she comes back to life and they're happier than they could be, and if you shed a tear during this scene, it's okay. You're all right. We forgive you. What'd you guys think of that opening?
The opening was fine. I mean, I think I'm going to be the one that differs with most of you guys, because even though I said, The Conjuring is about hauntings, I liked most of the family stuff in this because I did. One of the reasons why I like part 2 better than part 1 and obviously 3 is 2 is the one where you really feel that love connection between Ed and Lorraine. First one, they're just getting introduced and they don't really, they spend a little bit of time on it, but 2, they emphasize it. And they make that relationship work cinematically. And in this one, I think they made even the whole family relationship work very well. I thought Judy was great, and even though
different Judy.
Oh yeah, well
yeah, but dude, it's sad how long it took me to figure out who was playing Judy. I didn't realize it until then. I was like, I knew that face. It finally clicked.
Who is it?
The girl who played Beverly in It Chapter 1.
Oh wow.
I'm like, no, I didn't Google it to confirm it, but I'm almost positive. If it's not, I'm sticking to it though.
Mia Tomlinson is her name. So,
1 second.
let me
guys-
see if
Oh, I
let
got
me-
you. What's her name?
I'm on it too. Let me see if it's the same one.
It has to be, dude. I'm like, once I figured out, it was like the facial features are so fucking similar.
You said it?
Yeah, it chapter 1
Sorry,
had to be her.
sorry, bud.
Now
Nope.
I'm doubting myself for saying this on live air. Like, wait a minute.
We got
I did
not-
Matska. We've got Sophia Lillis.
Okay,
Molly
probably I'm wrong then.
Atkinson,
I'm telling you, they could have been fucking twins though.
Megan Charpenter, Katie Lundman.
Yeah, all right. Well, I was wrong. I stand corrected, but I swear they look fucking identical. I'll eat crow. I don't care.
Hang on,
I just
I'm
threw out
going
some
right
fucking
now.
fake news. I don't care. They looked identical.
Okay. I mean
But
she's
we
not
gotta go.
bad.
Yeah, you're thinking of Sophia Lillis.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, these two might be related.
Doctor,
I
it's
won't
all
start the
right,
rumor
buddy.
now.
Because I don't think we can really go through this without.
No, like,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's yeah.
There will be spoilers. So
Go see
you got
it.
a little time.
Yeah.
You got a little time though.
Right.
I mean, yeah. And then it kind of continues with her talking to a, I don't know, 6 or 7 year old Judy, and teaching her a little song how to keep all
Keep the
these
spirits at bay.
the spirits at bay, and it's very much like Dr. Sleep, kind of. I mean, that kind of way, in a way.
Mhm.
But so she
Yeah.
learns the song, and she starts to learn how to deal with all this special power she also has, just like her mother. And they're very upfront with that.
We also meet the Smurls in Act 1.
And we meet the Smurls. Fucking
Anybody
Smurls.
want to talk about?
Go ahead, Colonel. Talk about the
introducing
fucking
them?
Smurls.
Oh god, this story, just all the back and forth is going to be hard for me to remember.
Confirmation.
So we meet the Smurls. One of their daughters, one of their 4 kids, getting ready for confirmation, but apparently she was dressed like First Communion in all white. I don't know. I don't know enough about the cat. I already ate crow once. I don't want to eat it again, so I'm going to stop. But for celebration of her confirmation, her grandparents get her a gift. It's a pretty big gift. It's revealed to be the same mirror from 1964. They got it at a swap meet. That's why you don't buy shit at swap meets. It's fucking cursed. They got it from the same store for Friday the 13th, the TV series.
And it's still cracked.
Yeah, it's still cracked. No one thought to
fucking
fix it.
cracking it.
So, as soon thanks for the mirror. They're about to have their cake. She goes about the candle. The candle gets blown out before she does. Okay, this infestation started really fucking quick. Like, instantly. Trying to think what else happened. I know they took the mirror in the older girls' rooms.
Well, the whole
This is the back and forth, man. Has me all discombobulated. There's shit on this plot I know I'm going to forget.
didn't the chandelier fall and almost?
Yeah, the light.
The light
falls
fixture
down.
fell. Yeah,
That's about it for Act 1, I think.
and slapped her head and fake, real shitty CGI blood and gash on her forehead.
That was bad.
That was bad. That's one thing about this movie. The special effects were fucking awful.
I did appreciate, even though it is bad CGI too, but it was still kind of, I don't know, like the sink and everything, and that was pretty nasty.
The Shining, like homage,
No,
or the glass.
the glass.
Okay.
No, that one I thought was cool, but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Right, I'm just saying, I don't want
I
to
got you.
totally sell it.
Well, that portion though of the CGI was pretty rough, Colonel. I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Because I think I can do that like on this computer. Not right now, but
Like, it would have looked better if they just used fake blood from Spirit Halloween than that CGI. It was bad.
When are they going to learn, man?
you never know. You never know.
Anything we ever do will be practical effects. I don't want to even hear the word CGI on any production we're a part of.
Okay.
When we're in charge, when we're calling the shots.
Okay.
Yes. Just saying.
Like that's like wherever gonna get there.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you when it happens.
All right.
No
FaZe, what about you? What'd you think of Act 1?
I liked the beginning, the tragedy, the the crazy tragic childbirth, the silence when the baby came out. Like, it was very, it was heavy, it was tough, but it lost me, and it lost me heavily when they prayed that baby back to life. It's like, oh, okay, this is could be one of those cheese ball fests I see. Okay.
But
Editing
you've known the Warrens are devout, Christians.
Yes, it's just it's just it's just like, okay, it at least prepared me for what I was getting into here.
Yeah, like I said, I'm with FaZe on this one. We knew it, but it was still super fucking cheesy.
Right. I don't like cheese balls, but they were getting shoved in my mouth, man. Oh my god.
It was a bit of an eye roll there. You have to.
But anyway, it's fine. Whatever.
We love the Warrens, so we let it go.
I wouldn't say I love them.
Says the
I have my issues.
I like these actors. Well, I mean the real
Okay,
ones.
the film Warrens, yes. The real Warrens got my issues.
Let me be clear. Yes, I'm a fan of the fake Warrens. The film, the fantasy Warrens. Because let's face it, they were snake oil salesmen, and they lied.
Oh, yeah.
They were good.
Okay, since
We
you're
can
going to
get,
bring
we
that
can
up,
get into that later.
No, since you're going to bring that up, let's talk about that now. Why didn't any of these movies really focus on the hoaxes that a lot of people thought the Warrens were? There was a little bit in part 2,
just kind of calling them out. Yeah. But
that was it. And then the rest of
it.
the whole rest of this franchise is just making them out to be like superheroes of the paranormal. In 40 years, somebody is going to make a fucking movie about Zach Bagans and make him a hero. Imagine that. And make him likable. Imagine that.
That was my issue, was how much it protagonized these people. Like, okay, like, they're not as heroic as you're making them out to be, but sure, for the movie, whatever, like, do what you want to do.
I think I said that after 2, that I would have loved to see a whole movie about them getting dragged into court, getting sued.
Sure.
You know what I mean, and giving bad advice, causing worse problems for certain people. I mean, there's a lot of shit out there, man, for that. And it would have fit to do it a little bit in here.
And I'm not saying they needed to go so far as to like offer both sides of the story or anything, but these guys were mired in controversy everywhere they went. Yes, there were people that wanted their help, but yes, there were also people that were just like, get the fuck away from me, you fraudsters, you fucking shysters, get the
shysters.
Fuck. I am not giving you a dime. I don't want you on my property.
Even the cops
happened a lot.
In this movie, everyone gets out of their way when they show up to the location,
Oh, I love that they just walk past the police line and no one bats a fucking eye.
They knew who they were. Everyone was like, "Oh, there's the Warrens." You hear people talking and stuff. It's like, "Oh, really, man? Come on."
I think I heard one lady in the background go, "And I want to have your baby." It's like, oh, slow down.
That may have been one of his many fucking mistresses too.
Probably.
I mean,
hey, where's my child support?
Oh my god.
I appreciate what the Warrens did, bringing attention to the paranormal and being able to investigate the paranormal. They made it not mainstream, but they brought it closer. And I do appreciate that. But they were also not as credible as these movies make them out to be. And I know the movies have to like fantasize, some of this shit. None of these movies are a true story. They're based on a true story, as we always like to say. But yeah. I mean, there's so much there.
That's the thing, of the fact that they can pretty much take liberties and just make these based on it. I mean, what would stop you from just making it absolutely terrifying, and give a little more to it for that?
Rip off on
those people.
but I think they were going for that younger audience too. I mean, these are
Mhm.
rated R, but I think they were still trying to get that youthful audience.
They already
And
got.
that youthful audience, I don't think necessarily wants to be absolutely terrified walking out of the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, but the other
Not the 13-year-olds.
the other ones were scarier than this.
Uh
Yeah, I would
yeah.
agree. Well,
Yeah.
well, here's my counter argument to that, even though I agree with you. Were they scarier, or is it just the fact that, like I said, we've learned their rhythm and what they're going to do? So the first Conjuring, that made me jump quite a few times in the theater. I didn't know it was same with the second. Said I know it now. It's not as effective.
Just that whole Valak story was outstanding, dude, start to finish. You know,
We're not done with that yet, I don't think either.
well,
I don't think.
yeah, there'll probably be more of that, but I mean, just their encounter, the Warrens' encounter with it, and how they stopped it was cool. Getting the name, having to name it and stuff, it was like that was very biblical and cool.
That was cool.
Yeah,
All right. I think we can move on to Act 2.
Yeah.
yes,
FaZe, you want to talk about Act 2 a little bit?
he sure does.
Oh boy. Where even are we? Like,
The light crashed and busted the little girl in the forehead. That's where we left off.
okay, cool. I have like Wiki pulled up here, so I can kind of just.
You could probably start. I think that one
I see
starts
where
with
it's
like the
starting.
retirement or whatever.
Yeah, so due to Ed's worsening heart condition, the Warrens retire from their investigations but continue giving lectures, which are now sparsely attended because, people are starting to care a little less.
I did like that difference in
Yeah, right.
the first movie and this movie. I did like that.
Yeah, they were sold out in the first couple, right?
Right.
This time, there's a bunch of little punk kids in there going, "Have you? Do
Who
you
you
know
gonna
the ghost?
call?
Do you know the Ghostbusters?"
Ghostbusters.
Have you been slime?
Yeah, right.
I love that. I was like,
Yeah, that was silly.
But
Then later on at dinner, Judy, who has become increasingly sensitive to psychic visions, has an episode and begins to panic. Using a rhyme created while Judy was a little girl, which was also based off of an old nursery rhyme. I don't remember what it's called.
Mhm.
The rain helps her calm down and reminds her to always shut herself off from the supernatural. Just tell it to go away. Dawn and Heather attempt to dispose of the mirror, but the family continues to be terrorized by three entities: an elderly woman, a younger woman, and a man wielding an axe, which you guys talked about a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
he's in the trailer. Like, glimpses,
Right.
big evil grin.
Exhausted, the family shares their story with the press in hopes of finding help, which attracts the interest of Father Gordon. I don't know. Do you want me to keep going or
Well, he
keep going a little
tries to enlist
right?
Warrens.
Judy's boyfriend Tony proposes to Judy during Ed's birthday party. There's a whole scene there where he left the ring out and she accidentally saw it, but she accepted it, because of course in every other movie, yes, oh my gosh, yes, it's so cheesy, but
God,
whatever.
how dare they be in love? I'm
Oh, I know,
I'm
right?
sorry, it's just
Says the guy who thinks Breaking Bad is or Better Call Saul is a love story.
oh, for fuck's sake, they didn't propose. Well, they did, but it was a whole. I liked how that proposal worked, but that's a whole different story. Unable to obtain the Warrens' help, Father Gordon goes to the Diocese of Scranton
Archdiocese.
Diocese
Yeah.
to assist every time I read it, I see Smurfs, but it's Smurls.
Smurls.
Fucking
Smurl.
You gotta get your inner like Southern Louisianan smurl.
Like
Smurls,
Earl
yeah.
had to die.
Your
Yeah,
Southern Alabaman going on.
my southern ancestors are from the New Mexico area, not Louisiana. But anyway, the demon attacks Gordon at the whatever, I forgot how to say it, and induces him to commit suicide via it was an electrical cord. It seemed like a vacuum cleaner cord, but I don't know if they ever showed what it was.
It was a floor buffer. It was an electric cord from the floor buffer.
It was a floor buffer. Okay. At Father Gordon's funeral, Judy learns from a vision that he died while investigating the Smurfs' haunting. She secretly leaves for Pennsylvania to investigate, and Lorraine has a vision that warns her about Judy. Should I
Cut,
keep going?
cut that for our bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, the Smurfs?
Yeah, you just said the Smurfs haunting.
Well, I did that on purpose.
I love it though.
Yeah, fit right in. Yeah, but I mean, that she feels the coffin of the priest and kind of gets a vision, which we don't see,
Mhm.
Right.
and just disappears and heads off. Which okay. I mean, I guess. Which I don't know about you guys. I was sitting here thinking, okay, are we grooming Judy to take over the Conjuring series?
Hold that thought.
Yep. Oh,
Hold that thought, sir. Or as Abbott and Costello would say, hold that ghost.
Ugh.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, Colonel, thoughts on that part of Act 2 at least?
the part, or do we going back to recovering the whole act? Because there's some good shit in Act 2. Like, this is when we finally get a little bit of action. But I'll go back to the Archdiocese.
Yeah, let's just leave it at this part. Or, what phase has been talking about?
All right, so I guess I'll go back and work my way forward. Father Gordon in the Archdiocese. Such an odd scene for me. Like, I know that somehow this demon can follow you into a major house of God and convince you to commit suicide. Okay, I mean,
Kind of defies every other Catholic Christian
Yes.
kind of.
but then we're going to go a little bit in the past when Father Gordon shows up at Smurl's house and he's like, all right, I'm going to help you out, and he's blessing the house, and he gets in the basement. I'll be honest, I thought it was pretty cool when the holy water started evaporating off the steps.
Yeah,
That was kind of cool, yeah.
I was like, all right, this is pretty fucking cool.
that's evil, man.
Effect.
It is. And we're going to keep going further back. Because Ziggy already kind of touched on it. Because even when the girls try to destroy it, I'm like, okay, you can't really destroy this fucking thing. Because it's cursed. And this girl starts coughing. And like I said, this probably...
They throw it in a throw it away in the trash early so Grandma and Grandpa won't see
Yeah,
it.
they put it on the curb, and the trash man somehow it makes it through the night, doesn't get fucking trash picked. Because we know it would have in real life. Makes its way in the trash compactor, gets crushed, and she just starts coughing up blood while they're eating cereal. That's what you get for buying that fucking extra knockoff brand. Splurge a little bit and get like the little bit. You don't have to get name brand, but get one step below it, And she just starts hurling blood, and chunks of glass are in the sink. That was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
But then there she is in the next fucking scene like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that was something FaZe and I talked about last night. Just like,
fuck, dude.
This girl coughs up like a pound of mirror glass and is fine the next day.
Yeah, just totally fine.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't poop. And I'm like writhing in pain for 3 days, like on my couch in bed. Like, no.
Grizzly, what's up, brother? Welcome.
I remember what we talked about. It wasn't quite that. It was, and I think we kind of brushed past this or didn't even talk about it because it's not in the wiki, but it was the scare that the little girl had where she... maybe we're still getting to that. I don't know, but I'll just say it anyway. She has this little doll.
That doll?
Yeah.
And where it's one of those dolls that crawls on its own. It says "Mama," but it's going on its own. It's crawling, and the little girl follows it, and it ends up getting picked up by this creepy looking old lady. That old lady that we mentioned earlier, and it freaks the little girl out. She's trying to convince the family that she saw it, and just kind of never visited that again. The little girl got forgotten about.
Yeah, maybe got tight, who knows?
I feel like a lot of the family got forgotten about. Like,
probably for your sake, FaZe, because then it would have been a 2 hour and 45-minute movie.
I mean, true, but
why have a fucking family of 4 then? You know what I mean? And a mom and dad, and you know what I'm saying? And grandma and grandpa? What is this? Wonkas? What the fuck is going on, man?
Now you mention it, I think Grandpa was the only one that didn't get fucked with in some way, or that
He's
they
the one
never
that brought
mentioned.
that thing in there.
Yeah, I know.
Charles,
Good point.
Gory Tiger, what's up?
What's up,
Yep.
folks?
Welcome. Talking The Conjuring. I see.
So, what about you, Ziggy? Your thoughts on that part of Act 2?
Again, I appreciated finally getting some action, as Colonel said, and that's when that first real big jump scare happens with that little dolly going, "Mommy, mommy," you know.
Which
it's-
would have been so much scarier if they hadn't shown it in the trailer.
Did they really? Damn.
yeah.
Man. Harsh.
So it's good. I mean, it feels like a Conjuring movie at this point. It's like, okay, you're invested now with what's happening. Again, though, there's all of a sudden the blood puker is fine. She's right there. She's she's saying, "Let's get the fuck out of here," but Dad's all, "No, we're not leaving. We can't leave yet.
We can't afford it.
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
Hotel would be too much money." I'd be like, I just threw up a gallon of fucking glass. Motherfucker, I'm out of here. Give me the room. You motherfuckers stay here.
Yeah, right?
Screw you guys. I'm getting out of here.
That's why I think the grandma fell down the stairs on purpose. She didn't get pushed. She's like, fuck this.
She was a smart one in this film.
Harold, let's go. Damn.
I thought Act 2 was okay. I mean, nothing.
You're invested.
Yeah, I mean, it's building the story.
Where are we going next? That's what
Again,
Yep.
Again, I like the family stuff. I like the little fake proposal they made up for, Judy and Tony. I know this wasn't going to be like a documentary about the Warrens' life, but I wish it was a little more accurate. I'll leave it at that.
That's what I mean. They made it into this, almost like rom-com-y kind of moment at that point. I mean, everything they did, there was no controversy from anything except the ghost against them. It would have helped, I think, having haters out there going, "You liars," but not a one. Not a one.
Or there would have been some at like their university lecture.
Yeah.
Right.
Ta-da! Simple.
Perfect moment for it, too.
Simple fix, yeah.
Or people harassing them as they left the university lecture.
Have some of their signs maybe be a little on the nose, so it's just kind of in passing. You don't need to say it; just have it
Right.
there, so it's referenced.
Sure.
That's all. That's all I
Right.
want.
Just something. Damn it.
Something.
Who hadn't talked about Act 2 yet?
I
You.
think everybody did,
Oh,
except
yeah,
maybe
I just
you.
did.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
did.
I think we're
Yeah,
good
so
then.
did I. Fuck Act 2.
Was that all of Act 2?
We could. I mean, I don't know where to split it. We could just split it here anyway. It's-
Well, we took it down to where she bolted to go hook up with with the Snurls.
right, the Smurfs.
Yeah. All right. Take it, somebody. Act 3, I guess it is.
I can go ahead and just continue since I have it here.
All right.
Okay.
Ed, Lorraine, and Tony are led to the Smurls, and Judy convinces her reluctant parents to help. Lorraine discovers that the three spirits are of a husband who killed his wife and her mother, but they are being used as a facade by a demon. Judy's visions lead her to the attic, where she is attacked, causing her to fall down the stairs. Ed and Lorraine discover the mirror and realize it is the demon from their first investigation. Certain that the demon is hunting Judy, they decide to transport the mirror back to their home where it can be contained. Like Annabelle and all this other shit they have here is forced references to the other movies. God, I hated the forced Annabelle shit, but anyway. Judy falls ill, and as the Warrens are unable to remove the mirror from the house,
They're trying to carry it out. They're like going, "Shit, this thing's getting heavy," and then it falls on the guy's foot and fucks it up.
yeah, it causes all kinds of shit. The demon possesses Judy and causes Ed to have a cardiac episode while Lorraine is attacked in the basement. Tony rescues Lorraine and Ed recovers. The possessed Judy, now in the attic, attempts to hang herself but is cut down by Ed in a very long scene.
Oh boy.
And just like the beginning, like a copy and paste, Lorraine revives Judy via prayer, and the family is attacked by the mirror. Ed
It's
is
called
unable to excise the mirror, and Lorraine resolves to tell Judy to embrace her psychic abilities instead of pushing them away. Finally, the big lesson of this movie is embrace your fears, don't push them away. And with Judy's help, the Warrens destroy the mirror by putting their hands on it, and it cracked. And the power of love.
no, the power of Christ compels you.
Exactly. Sometime later, Judy walks down the aisle with Ed during her wedding to Tony. Like Grease, it ends with the wedding, but the car doesn't fly up in the air. That's the only difference. On the eve of the wedding, Ed and Lorraine embrace, and Lorraine shares a vision that she has about her future, excited to live a peaceful life that they have always wanted. Happy fucking little ending.
I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize to all the Christians out there watching us right now.
I'm not trying to throw shade at Christians. I'm throwing shade at this movie for being one of the cheesiest Christian movies ever made. Like it
We
could have
go
been done
to-
better. Like even
It
with
it
all
does
the Christian stuff. Like holy
it
crap.
does lean. It definitely leans into the cheese a little bit. I see that, but I didn't expect it to be so offensive to you.
I didn't mean that sounds so scathing. It's just it was a little bit much.
A little bit
Like
great.
anytime a little bit of Christian faith gets brought up, he's like, "Oh, here we go again."
But you gotta agree, like this movie really like pumps it up. Like it forces it out of me, man.
They do, but I mean, it's just funny to watch your reactions to it. But
No offense to anybody out there, though. Seriously, like whatever faith it's all good. I'm shitting
yeah.
on this movie and this movie alone.
Yeah, go ahead and throw out the comments send us a donation now
Yep.
while we're ripping on Christianity.
Yeah, whoops. Yeah, that was kind of a
Atheist.
that's the one I had
atheist,
loaded.
We're talking
gonna-
to you right now.
We're
Now is
passing
the
our
time to shine.
basket down the pew.
Yeah, we're passing our tray around.
Holy shit.
Oh,
God damn it! I forgot that's the one I had loaded.
oh,
I thought it was
God.
the blue sky one.
Oh, that's funny.
Son of a bitch. Oh.
All right.
My mom could hear me yelling from the other room. So
I'm
that's
sure
funny.
she can. I'm sure
Oh
she
my
can.
god.
Colonel, start us out on Act 3. What'd you think of that?
Act 3 was something else, man. Like I said, we mentioned before, the Warrens just walk right past the police like they own the fucking city.
God
Go
damn,
in the
that
house
annoyed me.
and they do their small investigation. And of course, Ed's in there making pancakes for the family, like he always does. Sometimes it's waffles.
That's right. Ugh.
Yeah, that was him and Tony bonding and stuff. And-
Yeah, but Tony's story was kind of he pulled the gun, he pulled the trigger, and it clicked.
Yeah, the shotgun blast. It
Be a
didn't
dead
happen.
man.
He'd be
Just fucking
dead,
whatever. I was like, okay,
It was a
But-
bit
it's a
flat.
bit much.
Bit flat.
There's a lot of stuff in this movie that's a bit much. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit to when shit starts hitting the fan. And what I thought was hilarious, it reminded me of Up in Smoke. Like Zach said, they're getting this mirror out. Tony's like, I'll go get my car. I'll bring it around. Fucking proceeds to fucking burn out down the street just to turn around and go right up the street. I was like, man, they stole this from Up in Smoke. What the fuck?
There's some fucking Starsky and Hutch shit going on right now, and I don't get it.
This shit was fucking hilarious. And I get the forced Annabelle references. I agree it was forced. But there's a reason why she's scared of Annabelle, because Annabelle comes home. So it makes sense. But this is when we get our Paul Bunyan scene
Right.
where, she sees this little girl or something just sitting, a little girl sitting in the corner, and it transforms into Annabelle. Then it like transforms and grows into a giant version of Annabelle. It looks really fucking shitty. It chases her down this hallway, and then she falls and
That's
later
what
on becomes
called on the
possessed.
Yeah.
It is just, and it just felt very anticlimactic, because in the first one there felt like tension. Second one really had tension. Oh, we got to figure out the name of this demon. That's the only way we can stop it. This one's like, where is any of that at? It's just like, oh, this giant mirror is just sliding across the hallway towards us. Somehow doesn't get stuck. Oh, poor Tony crushed his leg. Yeah, he's walking with just a little bandage at the end. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
what
well,
the
oh yeah. We got issues with that too.
yeah, it just this third act just fell very fucking flat. It started out, especially when Lorraine's down in the basement, just having visions of the ghost with the axe. There's blood everywhere. Like it's like they tried to add tension to it. I just really feel like it didn't work for this one.
They tried to make her. She was from the point of view of getting killed. You know what I mean? But I don't know if it achieved that. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you guys this: they did something different in this movie that they've never done that I can think of in another Conjuring movie, and that's they made Lorraine almost go through this like bullet time slow motion sequence whenever she was having a vision or seeing some kind of demon, and it was always that really slow turn, like like what the like why did they start doing that now? That bothered the shit out of me. I mean, did it hit you, Colonel, at all? Did you notice it?
Yeah, I noticed it, and I'm kind of like you. I was like, what the fuck? Like you're like it's a little too late now. Like we all
Yeah.
know the last story with Ed and Lorraine in it.
Yeah.
By no means is the end of the Conjuring Universe, but it's the end of their fucking story. And just yeah, it was like why? It kind of reminded me of Halloween Kills. Why we want to get a replacement killer for Michael Myers all of a sudden, or Halloween
Yeah,
Ends,
good point.
sorry.
Good point.
If you would have established that in earlier movies, I would have got it. Maybe to be fair, they might have established it, and The Devil Makes Me Do It. I just don't remember enough about that movie because it was shit.
Dude, I tried to watch it and I got so bored. I started working and just had it play in the background, so I counted that as watching
Like,
part
totally
3
counts.
again.
Totally counts.
So anyway, I wanted to ask you about that. And one other point I want to make about the movie in general, but and you brought it. You kind of reminded me of it when you were talking about Tony's burnout with the car, like for no fucking reason. Like all of a sudden, The Conjuring is a Fast and the Furious movie out of the blue.
Next,
For 10
on the
seconds.
Dukes.
Yeah, next on the Dukes. But why did they make? And I know Hollywood does this a lot, but why did they make Tony look so good? Tony was a good-looking cat in this movie. In real life, he looks like the guy that plays cowbell for Blue Oyster Cult. So, like, why? What are we doing here? Like, what the fuck?
See, that's what they do because I mean, Ed and Lauren were not good lookers either.
No, Ed was
Far from it, man. And that's why I like those really bad true crime and paranormal shows where they have reenactments because the actor's always like 10 times better looking than the people telling the fucking story. Or the enjoyment for me. So the part doesn't bother me too much because I just find it hilarious.
I mean, I wasn't expecting, an ugly person, but how about a beard and the little mini fro that the guy had going on in the 80s?
Fair enough. They could have done that.
everybody was permed up back then.
Right?
So sorry. Anyway, Phase, what are your thoughts on Act 3?
I mean, I pretty much gave him as I told the synopsis.
Oh, that's true. Oh, here we go again.
I mean, they killed the dog unnecessarily. It's just
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't kill the dog. They got
hurt the
attacked,
dog.
but it survived.
Oh, it
No, the
survived.
Yeah, the dog survived. Yeah, like everybody else walks out fine.
And no wonder the dog
broken
survived.
their legs. Yeah, the dog
Can't
is
have any
like
fucking
hopping
tragedy.
around. That's
No,
another. I'm jumping in real quick because that's one thing that bothers me the fuck about movies anymore. Kill the fucking dog. Have some fucking balls. I'm tired, and I love dogs. Don't get me wrong, but dogs fucking die.
Crank.
I lived on the highway growing up. I lost 4 or 5 dogs when I was younger.
Crank, listen. Muffin blazed the fucking trail for dogs and dying in movies back in 1981.
Exactly.
Oh
Exactly.
my god.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm sure kind of bullshit because the German Shepherd in Halloween in '78, but
Oh, you're right. I stand corrected.
You're both right. All right.
Lester.
But back in the 70s and 80s, they had the balls to kill the dog. Now you can't. And it's driving me nuts. You know this movie Good Boy that's coming out, told from the perspective
Yeah.
of the dog? People are asking for spoilers saying, like, I'm not going if the dog dies. Like,
Right.
shut the fuck up.
It's literally
Those
a
are the type
website.
of. Go ahead, Faye. Sorry.
There's literally a website, doesthedogdie.com for that.
Are you
exact-
fucking kidding me?
No, that's
all-
what it's called. Yeah.
All movies. For all movies.
See, and I'm against it. Those are the type of people I say, have you seen a little film called Cannibal Holocaust? No? Let's watch it.
You know, we have to see that Good Boy movie. People are, that's all I'm hearing.
Oh, yeah, I want to see
Yeah.
it. But
Um,
I like I said 2 or 3 weeks ago, I know it's going to be one of those movies that the gimmick runs out in like 15, 20 minutes.
yeah.
Right.
It's like Skinamarink.
That gimmick didn't last more than 15 seconds. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Why do you
Lorena-
keep bringing this up?
Lorena says Lester lived too.
Right.
Lester got the shit choked out of him.
Got the guts squeezed out of him, man.
Lester didn't have a safe word.
Yep. He
Oh
didn't have
my
a safe
God.
word.
He didn't know when to tap out.
Yep.
Jeez.
He was emptied like one of those frosting things at a supermarket when they frost the cakes and write your name on it. Yeah.
Now
Anyway,
that I'm-
filmmakers in the future, have the fucking guts, have the fucking balls to kill the dog.
Or
That's all I'm
commit to
asking.
it. Now
That's
that I
all
know
I'm
that the
asking.
dog was resurrected at the end, you know, like if you're gonna make the audience think the dog is dead, fucking commit to it. Like, don't bring it back. Like, oh no, it's all okay. You can fuck you. Keep it dead.
What bothered me most about the dog scene was that was a PS2 graphic dog being thrown
Oh, it
against
was
the wall.
terrible. It was terrible.
Oh, it fucking
Like-
was.
Could at least bought a fucking stuffed dog from a toy store or some shit would have looked better.
Oh man.
The-
My mom's
the-
on a revenge trip on the muffin thing, by the way.
The
She's gonna
cat-
hit you guys.
Yeah.
By the way, I love what you did to the shirt. That's funny as shit.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Brilliant.
The cat in Toxic Avenger was more realistic than the dog in this movie getting thrown out.
Oh,
Anyway, those are my two main points on Act 3.
Yeah.
It was a satisfying enough conclusion with what they had built up to. It could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot worse. Again, I liked the family thing. I wasn't quite sure about why all the formerly possessed demon fuckers showed up at the wedding at the end. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but
I
like,
did notice, and I was like,
They
boy,
needed
must not have had a
extras for
budget for
Florida.
Ron Livingston.
right. He's a little busy right now.
yeah.
Oh my god.
They had people from 1, they had 2, 3,
Yeah, yeah.
and the actual Judy was in there, I read.
I
And
I saw
Bonnie
that too.
Aarons, the nun, was there.
I
Uncredited.
didn't see her. But
Yeah. I'll have to look for that by chance if I happen to see this on cable in the future, because I'm not going to be going to see it at the fucking movies again.
No.
cable, ladies and gentlemen.
Cable.
Cable.
Not even streaming.
Streaming.
Cable.
Well, I'm, Comcast is okay, man. They stay on top of shit. It is cable still, technically, but I have all the
If
good
it's not
stuff.
on TBS, I don't want to watch it.
If it's on Shudder, we're covered. I'm sure Shudder will get them. Who's got the rest? It's Max or something.
I
Alright.
think it is Max that has the Conjuring.
HBO Max has all the
Yeah.
Conjuring stuff.
It's like I started going through them and just went. I got through 1 and 2 and went. I can't do it. I can't do it. The devil made me turn it off. Yeah, we've been threatened. Upon that.
I'm trying to look at that.
Yeah.
The dog. The dog in the thing almost died, but pulled through off camera. Come
I didn't see
on.
that. What the fuck?
Come on.
Oh my god. That's funny.
All the dogs in Pet Cemetery
No way.
survived.
Oh my lord.
Well,
Anyway,
shall we?
anything else to say on Act 3? Anybody?
Well, yeah, I can
Okay.
tell
Ziggy.
you what I thought. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we had gotten to you or not. My bad. We had too many offshoots there.
There's
For
a lot of
Right,
things spinning around this thing, Muffin and Lester and all that. But
We're just spinning around like the mirror, baby.
yep, the mirror is spinning. But this could have really, if they would have just taken a couple different better decisions with this, it
Oh yeah.
really, really could have been something, But unfortunately, and I appreciate the attempt to try to, do that murder thing, her in the place, she's in the Warren, just goes through the blood, has a little shining scene with a garbage disposal, and the whole thing fills with blood, and the blood runs all over the white tile sink. So, I mean, it looks cool. I thought that was neat. I figured Crank appreciated that, too, with a little shining light tribute.
I got it, but it looked cheap.
Yeah.
At that
be
point,
honest.
I wanted anything. I mean, that Annabelle part was kind of like, God damn it.
Oh, it was shit.
It's like, really? I mean, I guess she could have done any of the number of other things they've introduced in this universe since then. But I mean,
Well, no, for Judy, it had to be Annabelle. I
Mhm.
think. Because that was the one thing that kind of really fucked with her in the earlier movies. So
that's how. What was the name of that? It started with a B, whatever that demon. I don't remember it. Baphomet, whatever it was called in the first.
Baphomet?
It wasn't Baphomet. It was. Damn it! I just looked it up too, and I don't remember it. Anyway,
Billy? Is it Billy?
it's Billy. the demon before Valak. That demon. The one that went after Judy and tried to, because of the Warrens, went after Judy. But that was the thing with this one that we didn't really bring up, was they were after Judy the whole time, ever since the mirror was aware and kind of killed Judy to begin with at the beginning of the movie.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, you got to remember, so we spoiled this enough, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She's giving birth. Lorraine saw the demon coming into the delivery room, so I was like, watch, that demon's going to possess that baby and bring it back to life. I wasn't right, but I was close.
I thought it was going to be something like that too, but then I was like, oh, wait a minute, we've kind of dealt with Judy in the past a little bit, so she exists already in this universe. But I mean, but with the whole fucking mirror and everything, and let go of your powers now, unleash, now you're a Jedi now.
Yeah.
right.
And yeah, and then it makes me think that they're trying to set this up, hoping that it makes $200 million, so they can,
Which it did
which it did.
in a weekend.
Fucking did. Oh my god. That's I'll bitch about that later.
194 actually.
Yeah. Wow, man, we contributed to it, but I appreciate all the tie-ins and wrapping it up and making it pretty and everything. But just as a story, some of the ghosts look cool, the demons look cool. Not enough, man. They're just, Annabelle is not an oh fuck moment. It just isn't.
Not anymore.
isn't.
Not after
No.
11 previous movies.
The Annabelle doll sitting there staring at you, rocking in a rocking chair, is scary. CGI Annabelle falling and cracking up like that stupid stop motion bullshit, and then growing really big and a face sticks right in the camera. No.
And the person that's actually escorting the real Annabelle doll around the country just dying because of cardiac arrest for no fucking reason at like 40. Yeah, that's scary. But this was not.
Yeah. Somebody needs to tell these film creators, listen, I know you're proud of Annabelle. You think she's the scariest thing in the world, but she's fucking not. Get over it. I'm
She makes
sorry,
money.
but she's not scary.
Makes money.
No, I would say the box office disagrees with you, Faith.
I was going to say this for the final thoughts, but fuck it. I am disappointed in general film goers for swarming to this fucking movie. Why is this the Avengers of fucking horror movies? Why do they make so much fucking money? I don't get it.
Absolute mainstream. This hits that chart. The mainstream horror fan, the midstream horror fan, I should say, thinks this is terrifying phase. This
don't
is as
get it.
far as the horrors they want to go. I
And
understand.
They need that cookie cut. They need that cookie cutter formula
Yeah.
to keep their attention.
Just like you mentioned it, the horror Avengers, that the Avenger movies are cookie cutter. Every superhero movie is the fucking same.
Yeah.
just like these. It
Damn,
sells
man.
tickets, man. I mean, I agree with you. I don't think it should be now. It shouldn't be as popular now as it is. I think people would have figured it out by now, but that's what people like. That's why I said this is going to be a good date movie.
Yeah.
This is a
You're
movie you
right.
want to take a girl to, and she gets scared, and
Yeah, this qualifies in the date realm, and it's for the tepid horror fan. This is for entry level horror fans, maybe a step above the entry level, a little bit. But yeah, dude. I mean, it did nothing. Nothing. They've always had the oh fuck, oh wow moment. That was cool. It just did not happen here.
That Annabelle was not it.
No,
The oversized
No.
the throwing up the blood in the sink with the broken glass. That was pretty disturbing to me.
There were a couple of jump scares that were decent, but nothing like you talked about earlier. So
Anything with throwing up blood is just ripping off The Exorcist in my mind, though. It's just, I don't know.
I mean, they threw it up into the milk, which
Right.
to me, I went right to City of the Living Dead with the blood dripping down into the milk on the dinner table. That always, for some reason, will always take me there. Anytime blood is in milk like that,
Wow.
it's crazy.
We're going to have to work through these topics pretty quickly.
let's go.
Got casting and acting, which nobody stood out to me, really. I don't know. You guys?
I think Patrick and Vera do great in those roles, and they have from day one. I love the bond that they show on screen and even off. I think they do a great job. And other than that, everybody else was okay casted, in my opinion. Nobody stood out. I think the Judy in part 2 was actually a little bit better than, and she was like 12.
Okay.
But the Judy in this was fine. I don't know. That's all I got on that.
Dude, it's nice to catch up with the Warrens again. It really is, and I appreciate the dive into their family well of love. Great, fine.
I did too.
I don't think this is really what fans of this franchise wanted, though. I really do think they wanted to be a little bit creeped out more than they were. Maybe I'm sure there's going to be a nice selection of people that think that Annabelle scene was the fucking money shot home run of the whole movie. I disagree, but
I don't know, man. A lot of people really like the love affair between the Warrens. They call that the best love story in horror and all this shit. So
I believe this already, even from the last one with the way when he was dying from his heart attack and stuff. That was kind of there, you know what I mean? So I don't. It just seemed unnecessary. I get it. It's a different way to tell a story, and it absolutely helps. It is threaded into the plot, so I mean it's there. So I mean, but I don't know. It just didn't like it as much as the first two, for sure. It's better than the third one, but yeah. Colonel?
Yep.
No, I won't stick with casting and acting. I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm with Crank. It's all right. Like I said, it was what it was. It was no different than any other Conjuring movie. Nothing stood out like, oh, wow. It is not saying it's bad. It just was what it was. It's been the same.
Right.
it was adequate.
Yeah.
Adequate seems to be the word of the night.
Phase, anything?
I pretty much already gave my thoughts. We should move
Yeah.
on to writing and direction, which
All right.
no thank you and no thank you. Crank?
The writing was okay, but again, cookie cutter, cheesy. I think when it comes to like some of these New Line, Warner Brothers, especially franchise. Well, I think this is just part of the case when you get into a franchise. You don't get to take a risk anymore. And I'm not counting like Terrifier. That's a whole different story because there's no studio behind it. But like when you're with a studio and you get lucky enough to, hey, let's do 2, 3, 4, 5 of these movies. You're stuck with so many corporate notes that
Ugh.
fuck up whatever story you might want to tell
I mean,
every single time.
happened to
And
Saw.
this reeks of that. Direction wise, still irritated about fucking Lorraine's bullet time. You know, and like trying to detect a ghost. And the rest of it was just average again. Or adequate. So, thrill me next time, guys.
Yeah. So
Colonel?
Before I get going with writing and directing, I got a new thing for Lorraine Warren, especially when you do the sound effects. I'm gonna start calling her the $1 million medium.
No.
But sorry, that's me making a reference before my time. But no, the writing and directing, like Crank said, was adequate. You're this many movies in a major studio. Like I said, Crank nailed it. This formula sells. Stick to the formula. You mentioned Saw. Oh, you mentioned Friday the 13th. We love Friday the 13th. Same fucking formula every movie.
Yep.
I mean, that's just Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
And so it was adequate. It fit the description of what it needed to fit.
I don't know.
Well, and it blows me away in this case though, because James Wan has always been involved, and it's his baby. So
I'm sure they EP'd him on it, but
yeah, he was just a producer on this, but
he probably never set foot on set.
Oh, I doubt that. I'm sure he did, but I don't. I like some of James's original stuff. So how is it you let the studio determine so much about where this story is going to go? Which it seems like it. I could be wrong. It seems like that's where it's happened, but
yeah.
You know what they're saying right now to if anybody from that team or studio is watching this, they're just going lighting up cigars with $1,000 bills,
and they probably are. I don't give a fuck, but
right. But hey, I understand it's not really aimed at us. Apparently, we're gonna definitely be the minority of why this is popular.
Right. Oh no, I was, we were some of the older people in the theater to see it when we were there, for sure. So not geared towards us, but whatever. Anyway, who else? Ziggy?
Yeah, I mean, we've been bagging on it pretty much the whole time here. I think this is the same director.
But I don't think we've been bagging on it.
Not bagging, just kind of saying, "Attaboy."
It could have been better.
You did what you could with it, and you could have done a lot more. Same director. Is this the same writer from the last one?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's cohesive to the Conjuring universe. It's connected somewhat solidly. It's the Warrens. It didn't make them too out of place aside from the bionic neck turns. Yeah, I mean, it just the bare minimum for me too, man. The bare minimum. No, and you fucked up. You did not give us something memorable. The shadow fingers behind a painting and a rushing painting that changes into a right. That shit was fucking amazing, man.
Great moment. Well,
actually, that moment is also in the most expensive YouTube intro.
Right. But while we're there, it's just like probably one of the most difficult topics for us tonight. We got to pick a favorite moment. I didn't skip you, right, Colonel, for direction and writing?
No, he agreed
through it to me. I talked about it.
Okay, cool.
I guess since you said my name, I'll go first on this one. Steal it from Ziggy.
Hold on a second. This does share one same writer from the third one, but there's two additional writers on this one. So
great,
and the same director, like you said.
Well, that's why.
No, I was making short and sweet. God damn, we're running low. Again, the vomiting blood and glass in the sink.
Okay.
I'm going to say the giant Annabelle. No, I'm just fucking kidding. No, my favorite moment of this movie. It's a throwaway line, but it's so fucking perfect. It's the best piece of writing in this entire movie. It's when at the end when Lorraine is explaining her dream of the future to Ed,
Hmm.
and she says, "We finally wrote a book. It was terrible.
Yeah.
That book is fucking awful."
Oh
And
man.
it got ripped apart worse than the movie did from us tonight by critics for years. And I have read it. It's bad, but it's interesting still. But that was my favorite moment. That was one of the few times I laughed like out loud in this movie. I thought that was a great line.
Yeah, I actually laughed at that, chuckled a little bit, but I was really happy that I was almost leaving. So I mean,
That too.
um, I dug the farmer with the hatchet, the stalking part. That was pretty solid. You know,
Okay.
that guy was super intimidating, man. Like coming at her like that. So they got some little tiny details right, but not nearly enough to make this a fucking. Where yeah, it's just hard to pick a favorite moment. There's not much there.
Right.
Right.
And so I'm gonna go with that, you know, because it was a little, you know, it was very stocky, and it did have some tear involved. So I'll take what I can get.
The only part that sticks out to me is the girl's doll crawling on its own, and the old lady was whatever, but
That was pretty good.
it was a pretty good moment. I'll throw it to that.
Yeah, the good turn the head. Ah! You know,
Yeah.
good sting. You know, good musical sting.
Wait, what'd she do? Did you say she turned her head?
She turned her head.
No, 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 no.
Well,
Lorena says her favorite moment was when the dog didn't die.
hell yeah.
Let me pour a sip for my homie Muffin.
I know we did. Ooh, you're gonna get spanked.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
I think I blew a vocal cord when I did that Valak impersonation a little while ago.
Oof.
I'm surprised I think we talked a little bit about it, but I'm surprised we didn't really talk more about how everybody was fine like 40 minutes later.
Yeah, the priest.
After
Yeah.
The priest was the only one, right? That
Yeah.
passed?
Only
Yeah,
death.
but like that, Tony's
Yeah, I
leg
guess
got
that-
fucking shredded and damn near choked to death by his mirror.
Did
He
they?
didn't even have a limp,
Right.
no blood on the gauze or anything. Just walked out like,
Schmerl?
I hope I
Yeah.
can get my car to start. Like,
Fucking X-Men over here, just surviving everything.
Yeah, put a Band-Aid on it, rub some dirt.
You guys
What's
ready
next?
Well, it's time to score and give our final thoughts.
All right.
Let's go first.
Give us your ranking out there in the comments. Also, let us know what you thought on a scale of 0
Yes,
to 10.
please.
0 is an option.
It can. Why not?
It was almost used for Skinamarink
Yeah, right.
and the resort.
and
You
the
guys want me
resort.
to start or?
Ziggy starts.
I'll start it this time, huh?
God damn it! I'll start.
As you've been hearing, we're, just run of the mill, same old shit you've seen a dozen times, and it's 2 hours and 15 minutes. And again, it's wonderful catching up with the Warrens again and seeing what they've been up to. But damn, man, just not enough cool shit here like we're used to seeing them go through. I'm giving them a 6, and I think that's generous.
Wow.
Whoa. All right. Phase.
Yeah. I already pretty much spoke my that this movie is not phase as fuck. It is quite the opposite. There's not a lot good I can say. It was far too long. The Annabelle shit really sucked. I don't want to. I wasn't gonna dog on the Christian stuff too much because I don't like to do that and defend people, but I kind of did anyway with the stuff. But yeah, no, it was a little too cheesy and a little too on the nose. Just my God, just a little much, man. Jesus. And I'm still so disappointed in how successful this goddamn movie was. I'm gonna match my mom in the comments with the 2.
Oh my god.
This thing, I am never watching this fucking thing again.
Yep. And Lorena says
Could
2
use bats.
could have used
Could have
bad.
used cats.
Oh, I gotta put that together. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'll pull that up.
Oh yeah, I was
Colonel?
gonna do that for you.
No, like I said, The Conjuring. It's a Conjuring movie, man. They again, the cookie cutter didn't really change too much. What they did was just such a minor change. Didn't really add anything. Ran way too long. In my opinion, spent too much time on the Warrens and not enough time on the haunting, which is what made this franchise successful to begin with. But obviously, we don't give a fuck anymore. We care more about the Warrens than the ghost. Apparently, that's fine. Um, Again, not shocked at the success of this movie. But man, I'm kind of a zag on this one. I think this is a generous score, but I'm giving it a 6. I can't go super low because I've seen way worse movies this year.
Jesus, guys.
Yeah, man. I'd say it's crafted well, at least. I mean,
Yeah.
technically, it's fine, but
It's crafted okay. I don't know.
I mean, it could have been a 5 easily. I feel like this is a generous score here, but I'm giving it just based on because I like, Ed and Lorraine Warren,
Okay.
how they're portrayed in these movies. Even this one.
Now, I'll be honest, the strength of Conjurings 1 and 2 contributed to my 6. Because, like I said, as annoying as it was, I thought this was a fitting farewell to Ed and Lorraine. It fits. And yes, it was super cheesy on the dream, especially when they're riding the motorcycle. We still go on our adventures. I was like, it looked like a fucking medicine ad, may cause fucking cancer and everything else, but it fit.
All right.
Grizzly wants to know if crank as fuck is good, then what does phase as fuck equal?
Hold on. Now what?
I don't really.
If crank as fuck equals good, great. What is the opposite out of phase?
So what's phase as fuck?
Like weapons and the thing, aliens.
Weapons
stuff
is
like
crank
that.
as fuck too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sinners, but
I don't know.
We'll have to work on that. Get back to you, Grizzly.
Yeah. And Joshua gives this one a 6. So
Jenny
he's right there.
Oh yeah.
He's right there with Colonel and Ziggy on that one.
I understand.
Man, I know we talked about this pretty much the whole time. This movie did its job. You know that guy that you work with that does almost the least amount of work but still gets the job done by the end of the day somehow, and you're not exactly sure how he does it? That's this movie. Who's that in your factory there, Colonel?
Looking at him. No.
Well, damn, I didn't think you were going to admit to it, but all right.
Oh, there's a few. Trust me, there is a few.
But yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is that movie. Everything across the board was just meh. It works, but it could have been better. Could I have written it better? I don't fucking know. Probably, but I'm proud of my own writing.
You wouldn't write something like this.
You wouldn't have put Annabelle in it unless you were forced to.
Right.
Oh, yeah, no, they were absolutely forced to put Annabelle in it. You know that.
I agree, but I mean, I'd have been
like I said, Annabelle
that
was
is going to be
forced.
stupid as fuck. You're going to ruin this.
Yeah, Annabelle was forced, but again, it made sense. Minus where she turned into fucking a giant. Like, that shit was dumb.
Yeah, dude.
But
Why'd you Paul Bunyan her, man?
Paul Bunyan, yum. Yeah, everything about this movie was just okay. Pretty much right down the middle of the road. So you get a 5 out of me. Will I watch it again? Yeah, I will. Whenever there's another Conjuring movie comes out, because there will be, and we kind of thought and talked about this. There will be, but are they actually going to go the route and just completely fictionalize the full bullshit out of this with the Judy and Tony experience.
Did they do anything like this in
no.
real life?
No, Tony was like their like hype guy, like their video tech, pretty much. But are
So
they
can
are
do
they
what
gonna?
want.
I see them going with the Conjuring
The Conjuring.
in the
Oh
future.
my god.
Thank you very much. I'm here all week.
Tip the way. Try the veal.
Hey. But yeah, is that where they're going, Colonel? You think that's the route?
I think so, because there's a lot of stories still to be told.
There are a lot of stories to be told, but not many that are as exciting as some of these. The only one that's really got the hype train behind it is the Amityville story, and
Which
Judy
won't
wasn't around
happen, because I don't know if they own the studio owns the rights to the...
Right.
So, dude, they can make anything up. I mean, come on, like I said, based on true events, as they prove in this franchise, you don't need to fucking be accurate. You can make whatever the fuck up you want. There's side characters, you know what I mean? Instead of like the nun, you can have like the ferryman or shit like that. So
yeah,
still like
they can continue it.
Yeah, they don't need to be in it. They could always cameo. I mean,
is it gonna be Judy and Tony doing it? And is Tony gonna go full beard and fro?
Be fucking better.
Movie?
Fucking better.
Banging on a cowbell.
Gotta have more cowbell.
Got a little half shirt on.
They could really, really do a good Amityville movie too, man. I mean, if they wanted to take that shit on and try to tie it in, but that would take the Warrens. You would need the Warrens for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is going to happen, but I say in 15 years there will be another Warren story.
Oh yeah, they could just do like the early shit instead of like back when they first started.
Well, no, I think they're gonna come back to Patrick and Vera in like 12 to 15 years. When the Conjuring Universe starts to kind of like getting a little old.
How's it not already?
He died in like
what'd you just say, FaZe? $194 million fucking dollars in 3 days.
I can't believe it. But I have to.
Oh, I forgot to throw this up here. Me with a 5, Colonel Zag with a 6, FaZe with the 2, fucking up the average.
I yanked it down, baby. That's right.
Made that stock market fall down to 4.75.
Fuck y'all.
Paula is suggesting FaZe as fuck equals mediocre.
That's not nice.
Maybe to some people.
Let's see. Mediocre at best is what she's suggesting. Just say, throwing it out there.
We got a score from the whole damn enchilada. 5.
Yeah.
A lot like Crank.
Exactly.
5.
He's matching Crank pretty perfectly there.
I can't even argue with it.
No,
I can argue the 2 a little bit, but I'm not because everybody likes what they like, so it's fine.
Right.
The 5 though, I'm like, okay, that's acceptable.
I did the same thing, Colonel. I thought about the early 2 and went, yeah, I like the Warrens, man. I can't. I'll give them the 6. Yeah.
See, Colonel, though, if they were pagans, FaZe would have given them a 6.
Oh my God.
They would at least got a 4.
But I mean, let's be honest here. We're watching a movie about ghosts and shit. Which one isn't full of Christian and Catholic references? I mean, that's par for the course.
Y'all are silly. Y'all are silly.
You silly ass.
Yeah? That's why you're here, asshole. What are you talking about?
I love it. That's why I love you guys.
What do you got? Motherfucker, you got the football games on, don't you? You assholes.
What?
I just saw a pick 6.
I've been glancing at it, but I'm not watching it.
I need Minnesota not to do that.
The Lions fan rooting for the Vikings. What has
I'm not rooting for the Vikings. I'm just rooting for a couple of players on the Vikings.
Same difference.
Oh Lord. Okay, I can't even see any of the comments right now. It's kind of weird.
I just shifted scenes, so maybe it's lagging for you.
Maybe so.
Marina says if they were pagans, they'd be doing more interesting stuff.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go, folks. Conjuring. Last Rites in theaters now. Go see it. if you haven't, and tell us what you thought. We
Yeah.
love to hear your thoughts on it. Are we just completely fucking wrong? Are we just too old? Um, is Ziggy too old?
Is Phase 2
I,
not mainstream? I don't know.
I consider myself a fan of this franchise, man. And
Is Phase too anti-Christian to enjoy this movie?
God damn it.
I wanted it to be good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I want every movie to be good because I have to review it, but,
Was there not enough trim in this movie to entice the Colonel to give it more than a 6?
Oh my God.
No, not enough sniz, man.
No sniz, no boobs.
No sniz. You gotta have some sniz if you want
Hey,
over
man,
a 6.
if you want some sniz, you got to riz. Riz
Oh
them
my
up.
God.
Oh, good God.
There's been a shortage of sniz in 2025. I think we can
No,
agree.
we're getting all.
Now, if you watch Ugly Stepsister, there's some sniz in that.
Well, that was the only. Boy, that was like a full on. That's enough sniz to cover the whole year.
That wasn't
Oh my
sniz.
God.
That was a snatch.
That was
yeah.
that was full.
Jesus Christ.
That was full Merkin, baby.
God damn.
No, but I still stand by 2025 being the year of the penis and the year of quantity over quality.
That was the
Certainly.
Army roast beef special in the Ugly Stepsister.
There we go. There's a topic for our end of the year review. Top
Oh my
5
God.
dicks.
Yeah.
Good at this point.
28 fucking years later is the clear winner.
That and then Toxic Avenger. Followed by that.
Oh my God. Should we talk about what we're doing next week before we derail even more?
Not yet. No, I'm way off the rails, dude. I don't know what's going on.
The Twins are leaving now after that.
No, of course they are.
Sorry.
See you in a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks.
Right?
They get the they get the live stuff then.
Oh boy.
Do you have
can't turn us off in real life.
You have a poster in here?
Yeah, I have it ready to go.
Oh, okay. I just don't see it.
Oh, I'm in the welcome goodbye screen. It's on top,
Okay.
at the very top.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
That's why. Never mind. All right, next week, folks, we had a little bit of a change of plans. We were going to have a guest with us, but we had to delay that for a little bit, so they will be joining us later. But next week, we are going to be reviewing the latest from Stephen King, The Long Walk, coming to theaters this Friday.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see this. I think Rick has seen this, I think. Maybe one of those little early reviews.
God damn it, Rick.
So I think he said it was pretty good. So I'm expecting this to be completely crank as fuck. So looking forward to reviewing it. How about you guys?
Not at all.
No?
Honestly, not at all.
You're not?
I've been asked recently, oh, what's the movie about? I was like, I don't know. Looks like the Hunger Games, but they walk.
I'm hoping it'll be good. I like the book, so we'll see. I mean, I don't know.
I bought this book way back and never read it.
I read it a long time ago, but I don't remember it. So I might listen to it on the way to New Mexico. That might be one I pull up. So I'm looking forward to this one. I'm sorry, Colonel's not, but I think this one's going to be good. It's got Luke Skywalker in it, man.
Yeah, Mark
They
Hamill.
don't do nothing for me. God damn it. Let's do a list. I know we can't because we already announced we're doing this. We have to do a review. But fuck.
But yeah, gang, head to the theater, check out the movie, and then meet us here next Monday, and let's talk about it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he didn't see this one.
Yeah, I just saw that. I guess not. I thought maybe this was one he was thinking it was going to be, and it ended up being something else.
Yeah. Boy, that's a bitch too when you start to think, hey, all right, it's got to be this, and it's no, it ain't.
Right.
This, and you're gonna like it.
All right. Let's thank our members one more time before we get the hell out of here for the night. Thanks to, would you stop that? Thanks to our final girls and guys, C-Phase, Lorena, BD, and Tyrone.
Our Crazy Ralphs, Alan Terry, Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Morgan Crypt Horror, Raymond, the whole damn enchilada pod.
And our camp counselors, Adam, Christy, Luke, Lou, S. Michael, Jimmy and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Chuck, Dave, Carl, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ.
JJ.
And if you would like to become a member, all you have to do is go to deathcursesociety.com, pick the tier that fits your wallet, and you'll be helping out the DCS, and we will worship and kiss your ass forever.
Or at least, a month or two.
At least a couple months, right?
Yeah.
Gratitude, gratitude, goddamn it, gratitude.
All righty, gang. Colonel, send them out.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. I was really looking forward to discussing this movie with these fellas and you fine folks that are watching. And join us next week for our review of The Longest Walk, or as I have a feeling I'm going to call it, The Longest Watch. We shall see. So until then, fellas, don't get sick. Wash your dick. And ladies, don't smell like a Scuba Steve. Use Summer's Eve.
All right. One more thing I want to mention. Make sure to head on over to our store. We're still in the middle of our 7th anniversary sale, which is 15% off of everything. We dropped a bunch of mugs and tumblers in there this week, some tank tops for women, and we've got some other surprises still coming for the next few days. So watch our social media and, check that out.
Sale ends on Saturday. Don't miss it.
Sale ends Saturday.
Sale ends Saturday. Yes, it's that was, again, disappointing for conclusion, I guess, to the Conjuring, but hey man, it is what it is. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna bag on it anymore. Thank you, Warrens, or actors that played the Warrens, because that was enjoyable. And yes, next week we take The Long Walk. Please join us and tell us what you thought of Mark Hamill in some complete bastard role. I can't wait to see it.
Phase.
Folks, I enjoyed reviewing this thing, kind of, at least in my case, shitting on it a little bit and, giving the whole treatment to it that Craig loves so much. And it is funny. I hope it didn't offend any of y'all out there, not that I care that much, but, no matter what following you are, I love you all. All of you are great. Everything's, you do whatever you want, and I still love you for following us. It doesn't matter. So folks, follow us next week. Hopefully, it's a good movie. Some of these Stephen King adaptations could be hit or miss. Hopefully it's a hit. We'll see.
It could be.
See y'all next week.
A scathing review.
Hopefully not. Craig.
Hopefully not. Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. Love having you here every Monday. And they've said it all, didn't they? Yeah, I thought so. They've said everything that needs to be said. We'll see you at Morgan Crypt in 2.5 weeks, September 26th through the 28th. And we do have a location for our live show secured on that Monday. So stay tuned for details about that. And there might even be a little extra surprise to come along with that. Ooh, baby. So for Zigzag, for the Phase, for Colonel, I'm Red Crank saying DCS out. And dang it, I'm not there.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
All right.
I was stalling, but I couldn't get anything to move.
It's all good.
Wah, wah, wah. DCS out. We'll see you next week. Woo!
Woo! Come on.
Collecting light as image, focused to rip the skin. Remembering those muddy creeks, illusions to swim in. Found strength to cross an ocean, reflected the last light. find a fight.